Hello, loves, and welcome. Today, I want to talk to you all about the full moon in Virgo, and I'm going to talk a little bit about the full moon in Virgo in general, and also the one specific to tomorrow in 2022. And let's see what magic I can bring for us a little bit today. Full moon in Virgo. Here we go. So we have with this full moon in Virgo coming right after always the new moon in Pisces. When we have a new moon, it's a great time to set intentions, to really reflect and think about the things that we want to bring into our lives. And when we have a new moon in Pisces, that's a wonderful time to really dream big, as Pisces is a very dreamy, ethereal sign. It's a time where we can think about that growth and expansion and how we get to take those big ideas that we have and how can we make that our reality. And with Virgo, this is an opposing sign, but with these opposing signs comes balance. They balance each other out. So we have this Piscean water energy because it's a water sign, and then we have this Virgo earthy energy. And I like to think about it as with Pisces, we're floating out into the sea, and with Virgo, we're pulling it back down and grounding it back to shore into our reality. So with this full moon, it's kind of like that culmination of this energy where we can think about those big, big dreams and how can we ground them into our reality. So it's that grounding sensation for these dreams. It's the structures that support our inspiration. It's the routines that support and feed the achievement of our goals. With full moons, it's also a time to think about how we can let go, especially with the full moon in Virgo. Let go, release, forgive. And so we let go of self-criticism. We let go of ways that we're being way too hard of ourselves. And we release and forgive ourselves for that harshness that we sometimes can overjudge or be critical of who we are and how we're doing on our way to get to our goals. So with this current full moon in Virgo, we just came out of this, this manifestation portal. We just had 2/22/22. We had the new moon in Pisces on 3/2/22. And this Piscean new moon was really special because it had such a close connection to Jupiter, which does not happen very often. So we had this new moon conjunct or right on top of the planet Jupiter. And that really magnified the intensity of this new moon. It brought a lot of expansion and optimism and kind of helped us double down on our faith that these intentions that we're putting out into the world were actually going to be created. And so now that we're in the full moon and the moon has traveled to the opposite side, it's now opposite Jupiter. So we're seeing that as we release and let go and forgive, it's also going to help support that faith and optimism. So we need to keep that faith and optimism strong in ourselves and the feelings that we have for our goals and for our big dreams. And as we're going through the process of letting go and releasing and forgiving ourselves and leaning on our support system to know that we're not alone when we are working through our goals and our intentions, we know that this faith is there. It's right in front of us. It's opposite us. And we have that to kind of bounce on and lean on. So when we're thinking about, because a lot of the work that I do is around leaders becoming more aligned and building their legacy through astrology and human design. And so how, if you're wanting to up-level your career or think more about your business and how you want to grow as an entrepreneur, how can you, or what areas in your life have you been really hard on yourself? Where have you had a lot of self-criticism and self-hate and self-doubt? And how can you lean on your support system? Who's there for you to support you? because there are people around you. This is also a time to really practice self-love. And that can be in this form of self-care, understanding and appreciating yourself, knowing that you are worthy, that you are good enough. And when you have that self-love, you become magnetic. When you feel that joy within yourself, that joy then emanates around you, and it will magnetize opportunities and flow to you. And especially if you are setting your intentions on something specific from the new moon in Pisces, it's really going to bring that to you. So, in summation, the full moon in Virgo is really, if I had to sum it up in 3 words, grounded, practical, expansion. In what ways can you ground those dreams into your reality to really magnify and expand your love for yourself and make that a magnetic field to bring people in to you? Mwah. Love you.